Let's talk 1914. The Fed or Reserve is made just as coincidentally just after the Titanic sank. Why is that a kind of a weird coincidence? Well, people that oppose the Fed happen to be on that ship. Big name people. I forget the names, but so the conspiracy goes. The Fed wanted to be, made. There was no Fed before 1914, and I think in 1912 the Titanic went down. But the big proponents against it were on that ship. So just an interesting piece of history and conspiracy. But the Titanic is not what I wanted to talk to you guys about. What I wanted to talk to you guys about is how much the Fed has cost the value of the dollar to since its inception in 1914. Like I said, it's over 100 years ago. 96% of the value of the U.S. dollar has gone. It's gone. 96% of it. Yeah, when I heard that statistic, I was like, that cannot be real. But I researched it. It's true. And what a dollar could buy you back then, today would cost you $29.50. That's the significance of the change. A lot of things have happened, like during the Nixon administration, from the gold reserve, because we had gone past all the gold that we had. France started to put pressure on us, so they were taking their gold and selling it for U.S. dollars. We couldn't have that. We stopped the exporting of that for until we could figure it out. And then when we figured out what we were going to do, we're going to change it into the fiat currency. And that was another significant step in U.S. dominance, the reserve currency and how it's changed over the years. It's an interesting story. History is what shapes today. And if you don't see what the impact of, what was done in history and its impact throughout those, future years after an incident, you're doomed to repeat that incident again. And is that something that we want to do? No. So to be intelligent, to understand what the true history is, not conspiracy, what we know facts of, okay? Not what we think may have happened behind the scenes, you know what I mean? You always follow evidence. Science would always tell you that, the scientific method is always the way about going about